These are the crazy stories I witnessed as a mechanic. Alright guys, so today's story is basically one in which two mechanics collide and one ends up in the emergency room. So, just to give you guys a little background of the story, the way things work in the automotive world is you have your hierarchy of mechanics. You have your A tech, which is like the lead tech in the shop. You have your B tech and your C tech, and then they all differ based on experience and how much they get paid. So, how this story works is we have the A tech, who's Dave, and we have the B tech, who's Johnny. So one day, Johnny comes in. He's like, you know what? I'm tired of putting up with Dave's bullshit. I'm going to show this guy. When he goes to lunch, I'm going to take one of his tickets and I'm going to start working it. And once you start a job, you typically don't get off it, whether the service manager wants you or not. So Johnny waited very eagerly for Dave to go to lunch, and Dave did so. He went to lunch, and Johnny stole one of his tickets. And when Dave came back, he found out that the ticket that he had put off for 5 minutes so he could go to lunch wasn't there when he got back. So Johnny started talking shit to him. He said, hey, look, man, I'm tired of your stuff. I'm tired of your crap. He's like, this ticket's mine. I'm taking it over. You need to give me some respect. And one of the biggest things in automotive is typically with age. If people see that you're young, they assume you don't know anything. So Dave always treated everyone disrespectfully. He called everyone a tire monger. He called him a grease monger. He loved the word monger. I'm not quite sure. Maybe he was Mongolian. I don't know. But Johnny started flailing like rags at him. He said, hey, man, he's like, get off my back. So he threw some oil rags at him. Dave cautioned him. He's like, hey, man, look, MFer, you do that one more time. He's like, I'm going to hit you over the head with this pipe. And, we called them breaker bars, because if you need an extension on like a ratchet or a tire lever, you add a little pipe over it and you get some more leverage. So Dave had this huge pipe. Aluminum pipe, probably about 3 feet long, silver, a couple jagged edges on it, just from being used over the years. So Dave's sitting at his box, just talking up a storm. He's mad, but he knows there's nothing he can do. So he's sitting there just screaming and just calling this guy like curse words and F you and blah blah blah. Your mom's this. So Johnny picks up a lug nut, just like a random lug nut, throws it at Dave, right? Hits Dave in the back. It wasn't like it hurt anything. It wasn't like he hit him in the head. So, and then like Dave basically was like, no, this ain't happening. He's like, one more thing. Like gives him a second shot. He's like, one more thing. He's like, I'm hitting you over the head, man. You just don't know. I'm gonna hit you over the head with his pipe. And he's like showing him, flailing. He's like just actually swinging it like a baseball bat in the air. Like this is what I'm gonna do to you. So Johnny, he continues to work on it. Like maybe 30 minutes goes by, 45 minutes goes by. He turns in the request, the estimate to the service manager. He's over there sitting, shooting the stuff with some other mechanics and oil change people. And basically, sitting there talking crap about Dave. And Dave's probably like 40 years old, but he's very, very muscular, huge dude, like 6'2". Just a guy, when you look at, you're just like, wow, I don't want to mess with that guy. Kind of looks like a biker guy. And Dave's over there just talking up a storm, just shooting the crap, making fun of this guy, this little kid. And next thing you know, the guy says something about his mom. He says, Dave, man, he's like, don't worry about it. That's why I screwed your mom. I mean, he said it in a lot worse way. But so next thing you know, Dave gets the pipe, runs down the side of the shop, hits him in the back of the head, square in the back of the head, as hard as he could. Guy's concussed. He's out on the floor. A little bit of blood coming out. It's not like a movie. Blood's not pouring out or anything like that. But you could tell, dude's concussed. He hit the ground, bam, just like that. Dave's over him like, what's up, mother, whatever. And next thing you know, dude's in the ER. Ambulance comes. Dave gets arrested. Dave goes to jail. Obviously he's probably let off the next day. Craziest day I've ever been as a mechanic. Dude gets knocked out in the back of the head with a pipe. It's crazy. That's the kind of stuff I experienced as a mechanic. I want to go ahead and thank you guys for listening. Please leave a like or comment. If you have any questions about automotive, put those things down in the bottom. And I want to go ahead and thank you guys for watching. BeLikePitch out.